Coach McCall, your team made a nice run at the Big West Championship, going all the way to the semifinals last year. How do you use that momentum heading into this season?
Well, that's something, of course, that we've been talking about quite a bit, and we definitely want to use that momentum, what we kind of did over at the Big West tournament, and we just kind of feeding off of it. It's something that we're just kind of trying to feed off of to kind of get ourselves going early this year, and hopefully we can maintain that momentum and that adrenaline all the way through the season. One of the biggest things that kind of helped us get the momentum into the Big West tournament last year. We finally got everybody healthy, and Taylor Caldwell, who came in halfway through the season, she had gotten herself in a whole lot better shape. But she still wasn't, all the way herself. But it was great, really, really good to be able to see her finally elevate her game to where she was able to help us be able to do the things that we did in that tournament. And then we had others to really kind of step up as well too, in that tournament that played some big roles. And so it was really good to see that. And so we kind of just using that as momentum to kind of carry ourselves. And hopefully, again, we just stay healthy this year.
Like you mentioned, Taylor Caldwell, she returns, who was a big part of that run in Henderson. She was named to the all tournament team. Talk to me a little bit more about having a player like that leading your team.
Yeah, Taylor, definitely what you said, leading us. And she really stepped up into that role a lot um, as she continued to get herself more and more comfortable throughout the season. She really started to talk a lot more, express herself a lot more, and be comfortable around the players, especially as players started to get more healthier. She was able to lead them a whole lot more, and they were able to even the ones that had been here the year before. They had started to really listen and buy in because of her experience that she's had when she transferred in from Grand Canyon, and so but they respected her because of how hard she played and the things that she exemplified in practice. The way she carried herself on and off the floor, and so just having her again is going to be able to help us out a lot. And now she's have a full year under her belt, in much better shape as we continue to get ourselves in great condition for the season. But she'll maybe be in much better shape, and she'll know the system even more now.
So, in addition to Taylor, you bring back Grace Hunter, who played for the New Zealand national team during the summer, and
Yeah.
Sophia Tugas. Can you talk about the experience that your backcourt brings to the table?
Yeah, Grace, she did play for our New Zealand national team, which was, really good experience for her to be able to play at a high level and on a big stage like that. And hopefully she'll bring that adrenaline and that experience back uh, with her, when she's, out here on the floor and when we get ready to start playing these games. But we love the fact that she's able to do that to represent our country, and that should help us out a lot. And again, she was new to the system as well too, and then having her back for another year is really going to help us out a lot. Soph, uh, on and off throughout the year, Soph, had been, which she's always going to have that, rheumatoid arthritis, and her trying to navigate through the season with that was huge. And a lot of it, it take her out of practice, where she kind of hurt us at times because she couldn't really practice those days because you never know when with the disease that she has what it's going to hurt. It could be her ankle, it could be her hand, it can be elbow, it can be her spine. And so each day, was always a mystery of what how she was going to be able to handle it, and to knowing how to handle it, and then the changing of the medications and stuff. But having her back, she's been really, really healthy. She had a really good summer of trying to get her body ready and getting the meds all taken care of. And so far, so good. I pray to God that it continues to work that way because she's gotten herself in a whole lot better shape so far.
Yes, we hope all the best for her as well. And along with those solid group of players that you do have, your associate head coach, Xavier Johnson, was selected to the WBCA Next Generation Institute in February. What is it like having a coach like that on your staff leading these players?
Having Xavier around has been a blessing. Um, he's grown so much over the years with me, and to put himself in position, that means somebody, even though we had to nominate him, that doesn't mean that you automatically get selected to be a part of that. And so that means he's done some things to put himself in position to get recognized in that category, to be able to say, hey, we want to pick this young man to look at him as our next generational head coach. And I think that he's gotten tons of experience of being around me, being around this program. Our men's coach, Coach Barnes, who he came highly recommended from our men's coach, Coach Rod Barnes. He's been around him for a long time, so he has a lot of experience and he's learned so much over the years. But just having his knowledge now and knowing the things that he's learned from both myself and Coach Barnes has been a real blessing for him. And so I'm happy for him. I'm hoping that one day he will be able to get his own program. Um, we're really pushing, for that to happen one day. And that's everybody's ultimate goal, I think, at some point, is to be able to have their own program and be able to coach it. But him getting the experience from that program really meant a lot. And I think he learned a lot from that.
Well, the work of yourself and the entire coaching staff definitely has reflected. It's been the program's most successful postseason in the Big West era. So it's definitely going to be a lot of hype. Thank you for your time, Coach, and good luck this season.
Thank you so much. I'm really looking forward to it. We're excited about a new season coming up. We just continue to build each and every day with this team. It's just a building. We're in the process of just continuing to build every day.